What's up, man? To all the beautiful creations out there, everybody in this thing called life. That's exactly what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about life, you know. So specifically, if you a part of Gen Z, if you a teen right now, man, I need y'all to take a seat, man. You know, go listen to me for a second. Um, but life, man, life is so amazing. Life is spiritual, you know. Life has its ups and its downs, but in all, life is amazing. Man, I want to tell y'all this. Please don't allow nobody to rob you of your life experiences. And this is what I mean. You can follow down the same path as somebody else. Y'all could do the same things, word for word, play by play. But it doesn't matter because you guys are two different people. You're going to always have two different experiences. When it comes to life, life is meant to be experienced. So it's 2024. Just because you have somebody that didn't have a good marriage, or you had somebody that had a good marriage, that doesn't mean that you're going to get married and have a good marriage or a bad marriage. Just because somebody else goes through something or they experience something some type of way, there's always going to be different experiences because no two people are truly alike. No two people talk alike, think alike, act alike, react alike. So I said that to say, if you want to get married, get married. Don't worry about what they're saying on the internet. Don't worry about what your mom or your dad may say, brother, sister, cousin. Don't worry about those things. Take your time. Do research on things. If it's marriage that you want, make sure you do research on your spouse. Make sure these are good people. They have good qualities. They know how to take care of home. They have a certain amount of people skills. And that's just what I want to talk about on the marriage aspect. But as far as everything else, life is meant to be experienced, people. So that's not just sitting in front of a TV playing a video game, even though I know video games can be good for you. That's not just hanging out with your buddies in the same neighborhood that you grew up in. That's not just continuously going to the same club or bar that you've been going to for the past couple years. That doesn't mean, I'm just going to give 10 years of my life into school. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. I'm not telling anybody not to go to school. I'm just saying life is outdoors. Life is communicating with a bunch of people, whether it be good or bad. Life is about getting out and being a pioneer. Discovery. Because when you look back on life, you don't want to be that person that say, man, all I've lived in is X city or X state. I wish I could have. You never want to be that person. You never want to be that person that has to say, I wish I could have, when you have the opportunity to. If it's something that you want to do, make a plan, stick to it. 9 times out of 10, that plan is not going to always go as planned, but still, it's a point in the right direction. Make a plan, stick to that plan, and try to get yourself into position to live and experience life the way that you want to. Get out and see what life has to offer. If you're not into it, man, try hiking. Try to see as many different animals as you can. Build a whole catalog as you do these things, One thing that I experienced growing up, and I seen at my age that I am now, it just always seemed so much cooler when I met somebody who did things that nobody else did. And it doesn't even have to be extraordinary. It's just things like, hey, man, I traveled here. I went ziplining, I went skydiving. I traveled to the Great Smoky Mountains, man. I was taking a bath at a waterfall or something. These are things that everybody can do, you know, and don't let fear, false evidence appearing real. Don't allow fear to make you scared of something and prevent you from doing it. You know? And the best thing is, even if you cannot overcome fear, just do it while you're scared. That's called being brave. You know? But be brave, man. Take your time. And life can be experienced anywhere and everywhere. It's just the eyes that you choose to look at. You could be these eyes, it could be your third eye. It's just what you choose to see. You know? Like here, some people can say they choose to see a dawn. I see a nice, peaceful, tranquil area that just breathes nature. This whole thing just nature. Just shoot me in the face, nature. You know? But again, man, don't allow people who have experienced the negative sides of life to talk you out of experiencing life. Life is meant to be seen. It's meant to be experienced. You're going to have mistakes. And this is what I tell my daughter. I tell her it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. So if you get in a marriage and the marriage didn't go as you planned and you end up getting divorced, just know that was a mistake. I don't think anybody gets married with the intent to getting divorced. So look at it as a mistake. Learn from your mistakes. What could you have done better? You want to always look at yourself first. And then you could say, I wonder if others could have done different as well. But you want to always take a look at yourself. What could I have done differently? Could I have done more research? Could I have done more vetting on this person? Could I have improved myself more? You know, so you want to do that. You definitely want to do that, people. And then you want to try it again. If that's really what you want out of life, marriage, then you want to try again as many times as you want. Every man and a woman has that right to find somebody that they want to grow old with and settle down. So do not let these people who are bitter on the internet, who do not like each other on the internet, to tear your mind down. You got to block out the distractions and listen inside. How do you feel? What do you want? And again, make that plan and make it happen. You are in control of your life. You are a creator. So you have the ability to create the life that you want. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Everything can always be improved. Everything can still always be done. You know, you don't have to be a certain age to travel. You don't have to be a certain age to get married. Obviously, unless you know, an adult. You shouldn't be getting married if you're not an adult, to be honest, is my personal opinion. And you just want to go get it, man. Go get it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Go out here and get it, man. Go out here and get it. If you want a house with a picket fence and a dog, go get it. If you want to be a pioneer and travel to live in a tent and go from forest to forest and practice your survival skills, go do it, man. Y'all remember the game of life? That was really an analogy for life, man. You can do anything and end up anywhere, you know, but you have choices. Make the right choices, y'all. You know, make sure you listen to yourself first, because you're going to tell yourself what you really want out of life. Go out here and get it. Don't let people who are hateful and spiteful stop you. Don't even show them attention. But go out here and get it, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay full of love, and I'll catch y'all later.